Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I will just go through a couple of the transits before I go on to the tarot. In the description box below will be all the information you need when the tarot starts, all my links, the links to my social media, etc., etc., my email, my website and all that. So this is your reading for March 1st to 15th, and just a couple of things about the transits. So March the 1st, we're having Venus entering Aquarius. So that's fantastic for Aquarius, obviously. But we've all got Aquarius somewhere in our chart. So if you know your birth chart, then you can look at which house is Aquarius for you, and that's where the blessings will come through, obviously. Also, we are in Piscean time right now, so happy birthday to all of you Piscean people out there. On March the 5th, we've got Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury is still in shadow as I'm doing this video. Mercury is going to get to roughly the 29th degree of Pisces, 29 and 39 minutes of Pisces before it starts to turn back and retrograde. So Mercury is going to be in Pisces for a couple of months, people. So communications are going to be really hard. So just try and go over things. Don't take things at face value, all right? Because if you hear something, something that's going to freak you out, because Mercury will be moving over Neptune, and Neptune rules Pisces. So Neptune can be quite harsh. It can be very, unconditional love and very spiritual and beautiful, but it can also be illusions. Okay, so take your time, don't rush. This is one of the hardest Mercury retrogrades. Now you know that Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so there are completions here. Now, so Mercury will be leaving its retrograde zone on the 16th of April. Even though on March 28th it will be moving direct, it still will be in its shadow period, but it's not such a big deal. So I would say March the 28th, the end of March, it will be moving over the same area that it started retrograding on, but it's moving direct. So that's the positive thing about that. So it will start covering new ground on the 16th of April. All right. So now on March 6th, so March 5th is Mercury retrograde. The day after, we're having Uranus entering Taurus. Wow. That is huge. It is huge because Uranus changes a sign every 7-8 years, depending on which sign it is. And, Uranus is the rebel. It's moving back into Taurus because it retrograded back into Aries. It's starting to move. It is moving direct now, and it will be entering, of course, Taurus. So Taurus is what we value. Okay, Taurus is also anything to do with our comforts, things that we have, because Taurus is all about I have, right? So Uranus can be very disruptive, but it can also bring in sudden change, good sudden change. Now, March the 6th, we're having a new moon in Pisces. So on the day that Uranus moves into Taurus, we're having a new moon in Pisces. So as we know with new moons, they're all about new beginnings, all right? So very, very interesting time, the beginning of March. Now, March 20th, the Sun will move into Aries, even though this reading is up until the 15th. Doesn't matter. I'm giving you a couple of the important aspects. So Sun will move into Aries. So that is the summer solstice. You know that this is a brand new astrological year when the Sun moves into Aries. So looking forward to that. And actually on the same day, we're having a full moon in Libra. So Libra is the house opposite Aries. And Libra is the partnership house. So I think that we're going to have a lot of clarity with partnerships, relationships of any sort. Because full moons are completions, but they're also, you know, there's a lot of light there. So we see things. Things come to the surface for us to know. Now, on March 26th, Venus will enter Pisces. And 2 days after that, March 28th, Mercury will go direct. So, beautiful. Mercury direct. Cannot wait for that. It's going to seem like it's dragging on. And you know, with Mercury being retrograde, be careful with signing documents, signing contracts. Be careful with your itinerary, any travel documents, anything that is written, spoken, even with publishing. Okay, it's not a good time to publish anything. Wait until Mercury starts to move direct before you do anything like that. As well as that, on March 31st, Mars will be entering Gemini. So, you know, Gemini, the chatterbox, they like to communicate, they like to talk. Mars is passionate, Mars is fiery. So I think that there will be more communication in anything that we feel passionate about. And as well as that, because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini, those are the signs that will feel this Mercury retrograde more than others, even though on a collective scale everyone feels it. And retrogrades are all about a time of going within, redoing things, because the strength of Mercury will be amplified. It's obviously when a planet is retrograde, it's closer to the Earth. So it will be stronger, but because of Neptune, and Neptune will be squaring off to Jupiter in Sagittarius, be careful, don't be over boastful, don't think that things are too good, actually more good than what they really are. Be careful with illusions. Go over things again and again. All right, so I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the tarot now. Hello Libra, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing your divine spread for the month of, for the beginning of March 2019. So from the 1st till the 15th of March, the Magician just fell out. And I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. If you're wondering, everything is in the description box below, all the information. So the Magician is a beautiful energy. I'm putting it back in. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Now the Magician is Mercury, and Mercury is going to be going retrograde. So the Magician rules Virgo and Gemini. So as I said, I'm doing the divine spread, but today, instead of using the major arcana that I usually use, the 3D tarot, I'm using AMIRA'S Love Oracle in the Karma Dharma position. I'm going to take 3 cards for more information. Now this is a love and general reading, so let's see what speaks to me. Let's see what the messages are for you, dear Libra. Thank you so much for being here. You know, you are second in line. I'm doing your video second in line. Leo was the first with the most likes. was incredible. So thank you so much for everything that you do. Let's take 3 cards. So we've got dating, we've also got spiritual growth, and as well as that, we have as well, wow, obstacles. Okay, it is a time of obstacles. There is miscommunication. Mercury is going to go retrograde in about 5 days. So around the 5th, we've also got a new moon. I've spoken about all this in the astrology section in the beginning of the reading. So yeah, I just wanted to mention specifically for you, Libra, those of you that are Libra rising, and for those of you that don't know your rising sign, you can go to www.astro.com, where you can put in your birth details, and therefore you will see what your rising sign is, and you can get a snapshot of your birth chart. So I wanted to say that if you are a Libra rising, Venus, your ruler, is actually in your 4th house at the moment, but in the house of Capricorn. And she's been through quite a bit of turmoil. She's had to pass over Saturn, then Pluto, then the South Node. And the South Node is past lives, your childhood conditioning, things that are familiar to us. Now, this is a very karmic time that your ruler, Venus, has been through. For me personally, when Venus was passing over the South Node, it was a very important day. Sort of mixed things were happening in my life. So, but the good thing was that, you know, Venus could also mean a friendship, even a friendship, I would say, someone, because Venus is all about our values, what we love. So I actually caught up with a friend, a very, very dear friend of mine from the past. So that was amazing. So this friend of mine is back in my life. So it is a time of, even though Mercury is not retrograde yet, it is a time of, with the South Node, it's to do with the past. So very karmic energies. Venus will be moving into your 5th house. So Capricorn for you is your 4th house. It's moving into Aquarius, your 5th house of true love, romance, taking risks. The 5th house is also, it's got to do with children. So, dear Libra, Aquarius can be socializing a lot, you know, because Aquarius does stand for groups and associations. So that could mean, and that's happening in about a day and a half. So your ruler will be very social. Okay, you may be going out a lot, having fun with friends, with groups of people that you love. All right, so let's go into the spread for you. Let's see what's at the base, the root of your reading. We have the 5 of Wands. And what is hidden from your eyes, what you don't know, is the King of Cups. In the recent past, King of Pentacles. That's interesting. 2 kings. In the now position, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Crowning your reading and your highest goal, your ideal, is the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. In the action and advice, the action to take and the advice, you have the Prince of Cups. So the Princess of Cups turns into the Prince of Cups. The Page turns into the Knight. And the outcome position for you is the Queen of Cups. Well, this is crazy. How many people are you dealing with, dear Libra? Let's take the divine position. And it's funny with the dating card right here. It does speak of a lot of socializing. But we've got the obstacle card here, so let's see planetarily what is going on for you. The divine position, you have the Seven of Swords. Now, it's funny that usually, because this is the divine position, it is funny how I tend to get sevens usually in this position. And 7 is, for me, the number of the divine. So let's take one more card on the Seven of Swords. I need more clarity. I will be doing more cards, but just this position is very important. So we've got the Six of Cups, and in the Cosmic Tarot it shows 2 adults, not 2 children, which is beautiful. It does remind me of the Two of Cups. This is a quite an important relationship, a relationship from the past. Six of Cups, of course. Okay, so I would like to take an astrology card as well for you. Spirit guides and angels for Libra. Libra, 1st to the 15th of March, 2019, love and general reading. One card for Libra, and this is it. So we have the 9th house and faith, and we've got a number 33, which is a master number. So the 9th house is, in the natural horoscope, is the house of Sagittarius. It speaks of philosophy. The 9th house is also higher education, seeing the world from a bigger perspective. Sagittarius is a very free-spirited energy, and Sagittarius is all about the world at large. Now, also Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in its home sign of Sagittarius, which is for you, it's your third house of siblings, short distance travel, small groups and associations, writing, publishing, speaking, and of course, you know, the house of Sagittarius is also, it deals with teaching, but for you, since it's your third house, it's also being the student. So be careful if you're wanting to publish anything to do with written, spoken, communication, anything to do with travel, itineraries, anything to do with, you know, bookings and scheduling, anything like that. Be careful with Mercury retrograde. You need to go over the details again and again. I also wanted to add that the 9th house is the house of faith. It deals with your spirituality, your belief system, okay, what you believe in and how you are on a spiritual level. Now, the 9th house, as I said, is in the natural horoscope is the house of Sagittarius. For you, Sagittarius is in your third house. So your 9th house, if you are a Libra rising, is the house of Gemini. So that is that house that is opposite your third house of Sagittarius. So, you know, it's funny how it works out that, you know, one piece of information in the horoscope is important for another piece of information. It's as though, you know, the horoscope, the way it's been set out, it all fits in equally, correctly. It's an amazing science. So, you know, every day that we learn more and more on the astrology, we can get so much information from our birth chart. So that's what I wanted to add. But I want to say that with a spiritual growth here, spiritual growth card, and you know that your ruler, Venus, going through a lot of karmic situations just recently. I believe, and especially with Capricorn, and you know, Capricorn can be really hard work. It can be because it is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the Lord of Karma. And, you know, so anything to do with karma and hard work, they're the slaps in the face. That's what I want to say. Saturn for me is that slap in the face. It's a growth spurt, because through the lessons, through the hard work, we grow. We grow spiritually. So with the spiritual growth here, I believe that here we've got, you know, the dating card, which can be like the Two of Cups, but it does speak of socializing. So what is socializing? It's getting together with other people. So anything to do with romance, anything to do with partnerships, relationships on any level, whether it's romance, family, work, business, anything like that. With a dating card, it does speak of socializing, you know, communicating, and of course, love. Of course, love. Here we've got the obstacle card though. So it is a time of spiritual growth, but because of the energies in the sky, from now, roughly, I mean, it's still a pretty good time for the next few days, but after that, it's going to be hard work, because, as I said, Mercury will be retrograding. It's a very hard retrograde season with Mercury, because it's moving over Neptune. It can be, you know, being disillusioned, being misunderstandings, lack of communication, things are slowing down. But nothing happens in vain and for any reason. There's a reason behind everything. So the reason here is to give us time to catch up. That's how I see retrogrades. To give us time to do the work, you know, to do the groundwork, and then come out. And, you know, it's like when we come out of a retrograde, it's like we're moving up a level. So that is sort of like mastering a situation. Now, because it's Mercury, it's got to do with communication, as I just said. All those things about Mercury, with communication, with travel, with your program, anything like that, publishing. But it's in Pisces, and Pisces is the ending of a cycle. It's the last sign of the zodiac. Now, Pisces can be very spiritual as well, but it can also be, you know, the martyr, sacrificing a situation, letting go, you know, because there could be a higher calling here. So for those of you that are going through hardship, who will be going through hardship in your daily routine, because that's your 6th house, in your place of work, looking at the finer details, try and ground yourself, because there is a lot of murky energy with Pisces, and especially with Mercury being there. So try and ground yourself, and, you know, just try and go with the flow. That's what I'm going to say. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, because things will be changing. Things are happening. Now, for each person, of course, it's going to be something different. Okay, we're all not born on the same day. So this is a general reading. Let's go on to the reading, finally. So the 5 of Wands. At the root of your reading, 5 of Wands says that you are not on the same page. This is miscommunication. It's a card of conflict. As you can see, there is a sense of competition here. Now, it's not a heavy energy. It is a competition in relation to what you feel passionate about. It could be competition at work as well. and maybe the ideals, your ideals with someone were not on the same level. So fives always speak of change coming in. I will be taking another card. Now, in the hidden position to you, we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is what you don't know. What you don't know, that there is a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that will be showing up in your life. Now, I see a fair bit of water here. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is the outcome card, another water sign. We've also got the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So this is an offer coming in that is unexpected. Could even be an apology as well. And here we've got the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is someone who's not very steady. They could be very emotional. It's someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. But, you know, if we look at all the cards here, this could even be a family situation. So we've got the parents that are here, and we've got the children. It looks as though the daughter may be, no, she's younger. She's the page. So we've got the daughter and the son. So this could be a family situation that you are in, and anything to do with communication and agreement. I think that you're being put through a test at this time, but you're finding obstacles. Through the obstacles, as I said, comes the growth. So, as I said, there is a divine lesson here. There is a reason for this happening, for this obstacle. And, you know, I believe that obstacles are there, and this is Saturnian. Obstacles are there for a reason. The timing could be off. So, for those of you that are dealing with a family situation, you know, cups are all about our emotions. It's like opening your heart. So I see that this could be a very emotional time for all of you, for the family. And I believe that for some of you, it could be that some of your children, for those of you that are older, that have got adolescent children, could be moving, could be flying the coop, leaving home for studies. And that's why it would be an emotional time. And as well as that, if this is not a family situation, let's say, then I would say that this is because the Princess of Cups and the Prince of Cups, you know, the page becomes the Knight here. So the offer that's coming through, they are offering the Ace of Cups. I believe that this is something that you have wanted, and it's slowly coming, it's maturing. So because this is the King of Cups is in the hidden position, that's why I believe that someone is actually they're maturing, and they're coming forward with an open heart to you. Now, for a lot of you with the King of Pentacles in the recent past, I believe that this could be someone that you may have been dealing in the past. Now, the King of Pentacles here looks like someone who's very money orientated, only looking at business, looking at their money, what they have. Now, the King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Usually this is the Taurus card for me. And, you know, Taurus could be the hoarder. So this looks like someone who puts their money, their business, what they have, their earnings on top of their emotional life. So we've got two kings that are quite different here. Okay, so some of you may have been dealing with an earth sign in the recent past, but I feel as though you were not on the same page. Now, this could be, this could be important for singles as well as coupled people, people that are in a committed partnership or relationship. So, Maybe that's why you have the obstacles. Some of you could have children, family situations that are keeping you back, not being able to be your own emotional self, with the Queen of Cups here. Now, you could be the King of Cups, let's say, and what you don't know is that you're going to receive your heart's desire. This is the King of Hearts. So the King of Hearts could be someone that's very, very, very giving. Very giving, very open to love, open to romance. Okay, usually water signs are very sensitive. They're very intuitive as well, and I'll have to add that as well. So there could be some sort of a connection. For those of you that were dealing with the King of Pentacles, very different energy. So the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, they're on two different levels, I feel here. That what is important to them is different. So here in the now position, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and usually with this, with the Three of Pentacles, we've got three people in the picture. Now, if this is not a love triangle already, you know, you could be at the beginning stages, let's say. For those of you that are interested in someone else, this could be someone that's around you at work. Okay? These two kings could even be partners. In a work, in a company, they could be partners and not on the same page. Okay, they've got different ideals. So if this is a partnership in business, I don't see it working out. Okay, because of different values. And when I speak of values, Taurus comes up. Uranus is at the last degree of Aries, ready to ingress back into Taurus. So we're looking at our values. And, you know, Uranus is radical. It's quick. So there could be quick changes in the next week. Uranus will be changing in about 6 days. Very important time. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, as you could see in this card, these people are trying to build on something. It doesn't look like they're having an easy time of it. Okay, so let's say the group is not working well. The situation is, I don't want to say the word dangerous, but it's not going to have a good outcome. Two's company, three's a crowd. Now, if this is business, people are noticing your abilities, your craftsmanship. Okay, even though you may be having a bad day here, be careful. I need to point that out to you. Just be careful with any accidents at work. Okay, think before you act. Now, in your crowning position, Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. So this is unexpected. This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So the page turns into the prince. So this is getting serious. If this is your energy, dear Libra, if you are truly wanting to offer your cup, make an offer to someone, whether this is business, family, doesn't matter, then it looks as though you will be, and the advice is to move forward with the offer. Now, if this is two different people here, this could be two different people. The Princess of Cups is showing up as the feminine energy, and the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups, is showing up as the masculine. But it looks more than likely that the, you know, it's unexpected that the Page of Cups is making the offer. It's something that is unexpected. And if we look at the cards the way they are, even though he's facing her, she is still behind him. She is behind him on the spread here. He's actually looking forward. He's not looking straight at her. So he doesn't know that this offer is coming through. It's totally unexpected. Now, here in the outcome position, we've got the Queen of Cups, very intuitive, very emotional. You need to trust in what your heart is telling you. It's a time of opening your heart. I feel as though it's a time of keeping an open heart, and not taking everyone's word at face value at this time, because it is a bit of a time of chaos. I think that if you move forward from your heart, what is true to your heart, that's what's going to work for you, and that's what's going to help you get through these obstacles. Now here with the Seven of Swords, sevens, as I said, they are a very divine number for me. And in this card, it looks as though someone is walking away in the night, not during the day, like the traditional tarot. The Seven of Swords can speak of intelligence, can speak of being smart, acting in an intelligent way. It doesn't look as though she's rushing off. I feel as though she's using her perception and her intuition. So wherever she is heading to is something that is probably not known to others. Now here we've got the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, sixes always are a balance. She looks as though she's walking away during the night. Now if we look at the Six of Cups, usually it is a card of innocence. It's an energy of someone from your past. And this is a very deep connection. Six Cups. Very deep connection. As you can see, the couple here. Now it almost looks to me like it's a dream from the past. Like it's surreal. It's like deja vu or looking to the past. As you can see, the couple, they're looking very dull in the background there. So we've got 5 cups in the front and the 6th cup is in the back. So 5 of cups is, you know, looking, we know that the 5 of cups is mourning a situation that's past. A situation that went sour. But then there's two cups left. Here, it's as though they don't know. They're at an imbalance right here. But that cup is right there. So that to me says that maybe someone is holding back on information, holding back on not, you know, opening up, not speaking from their heart. And okay, so I feel that it's a matter of time when this cup comes forward. These are the cups here. Okay. I feel that it's only a matter of time. There is some sort of obstacle. And I'm going to take more cards on that. Now, as I said, it could be someone from your past. Could be someone that you played with at school or in your neighborhood when you were a child. Let's look at the... going to take one card on each of the karmic position. So we've got the Emperor, and the Emperor, well, I feel as though this is more of an energy than anything. Now this could also be a boss, this can be a grandfather. The Emperor is a number 4, and the Emperor is quite restrictive energy. So this is Taurus, Aries. Let's look at the spiritual growth, and we've got the 7 of Wands, another 7. Standing up to the naysayers, holding your ground, continuing with what you have been successful with, and going for it, whether this is against other people's opinions or not. You're doing your own thing, and I feel that spiritually that's going to be helping, like with a spirituality card. I feel that through the effort that you put and, you know, trying to align with the divine, I think that it's a 7. Okay, I think that you're on the right path. That's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, you've gotten to a point of success, but now you're going for a higher dimension, a higher level of spirituality. And as I say, through obstacles, through hardships, we grow. Okay, but you've got the divine behind you. Let's take the obstacles. And we've got the Three of Swords, my God. Okay, Three of Swords. There's the obstacle. Two threes. Two threes. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords can also speak of health issues. The Three of Swords can be a love triangle, as I already mentioned. So the obstacle could be that you are still dealing with a broken heart. You're dealing with people that either have been hurt. Now, this reading is your reading, but for those of you that are cross-watching, you may have been the ones that have been heartbroken from a Libran person, from your partner, from a family member, from a partner in business. Let's take another card now. We've got swords here. And swords, as I said, they're our perception. So let's take one more card. And we've got the Judgment card. Judgment calling. So death and transformation. It could be upheaval because this is the card of Pluto. Pluto is also, very karmic. This is the karmic card in the deck. Judgment also, though, speaks to me of a second chance. Usually we have the angels that are telling you to awaken. It's time to awaken. Snap out of this this perception of being hurt, the perception of being heartbroken, the perception of hurting someone else. Whatever you've dealt with recently, you've got the time and you've got the blessings from the divine, either to mend a situation, or start anew. Okay, so some of you could be dealing, the water sign would be Scorpio because this is the Pluto card. Now, Scorpio in the natural horoscope is usually the 8th house of shared resources, living together, sexual intimacy, of course, banks, wills, loans, deeds, just in general, your partner's money, your partner's belongings. So, yeah, some of you may have been let down by family. But it's, it's a time of growth. It's a time of growing. And as I said, we grow stronger. We grow stronger as we go through trials and tribulations. Let me take a card on each position. Now, I have a feeling that the King of Pentacles could be the Emperor. So let me take the Five of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands. I will just take the cards first of all, and then I will explain them. So the King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. So we also have the sign of Sagittarius here. Okay, let's take the Princess of Cups. We've got the Death card. There's the Scorpio card. So we've got Sagittarius and Scorpio here. The Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, we have the Justice card. This is your energy. This is your card. Oh, and you know that the Justice card, well, a lot of cards, I'm going to take this one. The Justice card is a number 11. Very karmic again. Very karmic. Let's take this card here for the end, for the Queen of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups, dear Libra. Beautiful. I'm going to take one more card on the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And we've got the Hanged Man. So yeah, surrender. Surrender. Surrender and wait. Wait. It's all about waiting. It's not about pushing forward at this time. There are completions. Let me start from here. So the Ace of Wands, I believe that this is a card of passion. It's that inspiration. It's that light coming on where your spark, your fire comes back on. Okay, so if we look at both these cards here, we've got Six of Wands and you've got the Seven of Wands right here. So I feel as though at some time in the distant past, you felt as though, you know, there was passion, there was sexual attraction here with the King of Pentacles. But I feel as though something new, someone new. Now, this King of Cups more than likely has got Sagittarius as well in their chart. Now, it could be someone who is on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio. Okay, because we've got both those signs. I truly believe more than likely that, as I said, the Emperor, because if we look at these three cards, logically, this would be the past, present, future. So, you know, some of you may have met this Emperor, this King of Pentacles, in the past through friends, through socializing, through drinks, you know, going out for drinks. It was the Two of Cups, but that was in the past, because look at the Six of Cups. Look at that illustration right there. Now the Seven of Cups, which is, so we've got the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Look at where you are now. That's the same couple. And that Seven of Cups is right on top of the King of Pentacles. So you see? And there's the crown, the king's crown. And, of course, all the kings wear crowns, but another crown here. I truly believe that for a lot of you, this was very, very strict, very, I don't want to say narcissistic, but I feel that this King of Pentacles did have a strong ego. Now, the Seven of Cups, again, Seven of Cups is very Piscean. Things are up in the air, usually, yes? It is the time of Pisces now. Mercury will be retrograding in Pisces. And look at the person, the way he's slumped on the ground. He looks like he's in agony. It's never easy. And especially if this is Taurus, Earth, doesn't matter. Earth signs are very hard to move. Change is not, they're not happy with change. They don't change easily. So they could be coming to a point of realization that they've, you know, through their love for money and business and just work, they're losing out on their emotional part of their life. Okay, so I feel that this energy is for both of you. It's never easy leaving the past behind, but it is a time of moving forward, not going backwards. Now here we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is change. Okay, change is here. And the Wheel of Fortune is a number 10. Now this is Jupiter. Jupiter in your third house. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is a blessing. Now, it could be a blessing in disguise, a blessing that you did not expect, but it's coming in now. Whether you like it or not, you're on the road to change. And I think that if we're looking at business, I mean, this looks like, for those of you that are into lucky games, I think that it's a time of, if you are into lucky games, it's quite a beneficial time. It's a lucky time for you. Always, the Wheel of Fortune is a lucky energy. Now, here we've got the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups, on top of the Death card. So the Death card always speaks of change. As I said, change, changing from whatever was not working for you. Look at everything around. It's time to move on. Okay? And usually with the Death card, it is usually a quick change. It's not, because I'm not reading reversals here, obviously it's in the upright. Because we've got the Page of Cups right next to the Death card, I feel that the change will come swiftly. And you know that Scorpio is all about intimacy, shared resources, all those things, living together. And the Wheel of Fortune is seeing the world at large, trying your luck elsewhere. Sagittarius is free-spirited. For those of you that have felt tied down with the Emperor energy in your home, in your foundation, in your family, it's a time of change. It's a time of looking at our values and going for what is desirable to us. Here we've got the Justice card. And the Justice card is Libra, and Libra brings in the balance. Libra is also communication. Libra is the, through communication with other people, whether this is your partner, any family member, Libra is the other people. Through communication and an open heart and the offering of this cup, you're going to come into a different, very different energy. And I believe that you are walking through a brand new door here. And the way that this woman is here in the card of Justice, it's as though she can see. She can see clearly. She can see, you know, through the veil, through her perception, through her communication. She has the power to bring in the balance. Whoever this Justice card is, whether this is, you know, a solicitor, it could be someone that's in the legal field. This Prince of Cups as well, this is an offer. And it's funny that in the background we've got the eclipsed sun. Okay, so we are talking about eclipse time. So there could have been, this may have started around January or just after February, 11 weeks back, 11 days back for some of you. So you could be moving into legal proceedings. But justice is also just finding your footing through an open heart. And I'm not going to say that again. I think I've repeated myself too many times. The Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. That's why there is so much emotion here. Because the Queen of Cups is someone who puts their heart in front of anything else. She's someone who's very, as I said, sensitive, very giving, very giving. And I feel that with the Two of Cups here, and you've got the dating card here, I feel that at the end of the day, your heart will be tickled. You will be given a second chance in love, in partnership, in balance, because the Two of Cups is a card of balance. Now here we've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man again is Piscean energy. So I believe that for some of you, you've sacrificed enough in your life. And the Hanged Man is a number 12. 12s always add up to a 3. So I believe that releasing and letting go of not what was working, what was not working for you. But it's going to take a bit of time. And through aligning with the divine, this is a major arcana. As you can see, he's meditating. He's waiting on the divine purpose. He's asking the universe, why do I have to wait? Why did I have to sacrifice so much? Why was I a fool? Because, you know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And Neptune can be really tough because it can be illusions. Now, also, Neptune deals with spirituality. So, take time out. Take the time with Mercury retrograde. For those of you that are very close to the church, through your belief, through being part of a spiritual group, through your religion, I think that you can mend whatever this heartache and heartbreak was for you. Now, some of you may be dealing with someone who's had surgery. This could even be your energy. They could have heart problems. But with the Judgment card and the Justice card up here, I believe that whatever pain, whether this is emotional or physical, you have here, as I said, it's all for a reason. Let me take 3 Sibillas on this position. And look at the sun that's rising in the background. Look at that. So if you look at these 2 cards together, look at the difference. We've got night and then day. The sun does come up again. The sun will shine again. Okay, let's take 3 Sibillas. So we've got Fidelta, which is the 9 of Cups. This is the best friend, the card of loyalty as well. We've got Jealousy. Here we go. Jealousy, past regrets. This is like feeling imprisoned. Fears. The fears are your perception, though. And we've got the 11 here. There's the Ilnamic, or the enemy, the snake. But, you know, I see very often with this card, I feel that this enemy is moving away. So this negative energy is changing because of the snake he's holding in his hand. Now the snake changes. Okay, the snake does deal with, you know, you've had someone that was deceptive around you, someone that was an enemy to you. This is the card of animosity. But it can also just be as an energy, just, you know, going through the lessons here. It's number 11. So it's past. It's a swords. It's an air card, right? Let me take another card. And here we've got the Amalato, 4 of Swords. So healing. Healing through psychological turmoil. Feeling down, not feeling, you know, up to things. Low morale, abandonment. Some of you may have felt abandoned. Seriously. But here we've got the conversazione, which is pleasant conversations. This is the Ace of Cups. So you've got people around you that are there for you. You have family, friends, people that are in your heart space. The Ace of Cups, this is. And these are pleasant conversations. So I feel as though with the 9 of Cups, I feel as though, and it sits right on top of this Emperor. This Emperor was once a wish. You were very loyal to them. Maybe they were loyal to you for a certain amount of time. But and could it be that, you know, they could even have done the dirty on you with a friend of yours? Okay, now the Nine of Cups is always the wish card, right? And the wish card says that once you had the stability, once there was loyalty here. But then what happened? Gelosia, competition, it's right on top of the Seven of Wands. And here we've got the 9 and the 10. So the situation starts. If you've been loyal, you've stood in your integrity, the outcome will be the Ace of Cups. So what you've given to the divine, what you've given to your life will come back to you. Here is the Justice card. This is the advice position. I'm going to take 3 Sibillas here on the Hangman, 6 of Cups and 7 of Swords. So we have Sacerdote. He's the number 13. He's the priest. 13 is Scorpio. Sacerdote could be marriage, could be your religion, your beliefs. But usually in this card we could have, you know, someone who stands alone because of secrets. And it's right on top of the 7 of Swords. So 13 is death and transformation. So there is a change in a committed partnership or relationship because of not being open. But you know, in the tarot, I always say that there's many meanings. So what comes to me, what I channel, is what I need to speak of. The Sacerdote can also speak of marriage. It is the card of Taurus. And Taurus is what we value, of course. Now here we've got VIMEO, which is a spiritual bond. This could be a commitment. The 6 of Cups. This card is, let's say, right on top of the 6 of Cups. But we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands here, sorry. This speaks of passion. You've got the Ace of Wands here as well. Now, the VIMEO is a spiritual bond where there could be communication through telepathy for me, through just, you know, meditation. I feel through synchronicities. There is a deep communication between these two people, the 6 of Cups here. So the 6 of Cups is usually the soulmate card. It's very similar to the 2 of Cups. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is change. Let's take one more card. And we've got the melancholia. Melancholy. So 5 of Pentacles is this. The 5 of Pentacles. Now, 5s are always change. This is also, it deals with depression. So it's never easy. As you could see, this woman is mourning someone that she's lost. And that could be, this could be something that happened in the past with this person from the past. Maybe this is someone that you were still mourning. For others of you, this is the relationship that you are leaving behind, the partnership. Even though something good has come in, you're still at the 5 of Pentacles, halfway between being in a stable, loving family situation, which would be the 10 of Pentacles for me, right? Let's take another card. And you know that the card of depression here, let's say, could be speaking about time or anything that you've sacrificed in the past for love, for your marriage. Here we've got the Pensiero. And the Pensiero is like the energy of Virgo. It's the Hermit. And it aligns really well. And it's the 6 of Pentacles, so it's Libran energy. Some of you that are going through divorce, you're needing to sacrifice things. Time, it's going to take time. And money. Money, I believe. But with a Pensiero, you're looking at the details. This could be your solicitor. And as I said, with the Hermit is the one step before the Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to take just one more card, and because you've got the 6 of Pentacles here. 6 of Pentacles on top of the King of Cups. Okay, so finding your balance, it's another 6. As I always say, the 6 of Pentacles usually shows the scales. Okay, so the scales is justice. It's finding balance. But it could also mean, you know, paying out. Now the King of Cups could be someone that is, wow. I said I was going to take one more card and I was focusing on the King of Cups. So I believe that the King of Cups is truly what is luck, what is lucky for you. He could be someone that's in helping in anything to do with giving, in helping the people that are in need, helping the poor, anything to do with, and he could even be an advisor. He could even be someone who I want to say psychologist, even though he's not showing up as the King of Swords. He could be someone that is very open-hearted but is very intelligent. Someone who can, you know, bring in the balance. Someone who can talk their way out of anything or into anything. I believe that this person has got a very strong communicative skills. That's what I feel here. But with the Fortuna card, Fortuna, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Now she is the 5 of Wands, let's say. So where you started off with, you are completing a cycle. And, you know, Fortuna is luck. So the wheel is turning. This is coming in from the divine. So go with it, Libra. Go with the flow. Hope that this was helpful for you. So thank you for everything that you do for my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, dear Libra. And I'm wishing you well for the month, you know, for the beginning of March till mid-March. The next readings will be quite interesting with Mercury retrograde. So let's hope that technologically we're okay and we can get these readings out to you. So sending you blessings. Have a wonderful start to March. Bye-bye.